That's not right.
TGIF.
EGIF, right? Hey, everybody.
Yay.
Thank God
Happy
it's Fry Food Day.
That's Friday.
We're
You guys good?
Yeah, we're good.
fantastic.
Excellent. Guys, can I just say already we've got a heart from, I believe, Amy Chow. I think you know her, Jet, right?
Yeah.
Hi,
Amy,
Amy.
thank you. Hi, Amy.
She's part of our learning
Amy.
team.
Yeah.
And a food buddy
Excellent.
as well.
Yeah, no, she's
Cool.
got a name made for food, actually. Amy Chow. So,
Amy Chow. Maybe
Yeah.
maybe we need to get Amy Chow on as a guest.
I know, exactly.
As a guest judge, right? So anyway, cool. Guys, thank you so much for joining. Amy, thank you so much for the support. I know you've tuned into the Geekish Khan live stream as well, so thank you for your ongoing support. Really, really appreciate it. So last week, we reviewed, and I'm going to try and say this correctly because I keep tripping over my words. We reviewed Shake Shack and Sweet Ecstasy.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Sweet Ecstasy, I'm fine with. It's the Shake Shack that was causing me challenges.
Yeah, thanks in part to me throwing in a wrench in there, like
Yeah, like Snack Shake or Snacks, whatever.
Snake
Anyway,
Shack.
Shake Snack, right? That really threw me.
Snake Snack.
So last week, it was our first attempt, and we've got some feedback. We really, really appreciate the feedback that keeps through. Please keep it up. And Amy, and if you're out there as well, if there's anything you guys think we should talk about or review, please let us know. So last week, Sweet Ecstasy wins.
Yeah. Sweet victory. So local.
Sweet. And I'll tell you,
Tasty.
it confused me. I was expecting like cheesecake to come. I didn't realize it was a burger. Anyway, sorry,
That's true.
you were saying, buddy.
Yeah, the name is confusing, but once you do get the taste of their burgers, you're going to really have an ecstatic time.
Yeah.
Oh!
It's a sweet, ecstatic time. Yeah. So
Well played, yeah. I
Yeah.
really love your terminology there, buddy. So today we've taken on the feedback. I think our biggest miss, and it's not our biggest miss. I'm sure we'll keep missing until we get. Well, we'll always keep missing.
it's AFI, their area for improvement. So.
Absolutely, area of opportunity, right? Or area of whatever we want to call it. You can tell we've been in the contact center world far too long, right? KPIs,
Pretty much,
AFIs.
Yeah.
So when anybody else says to me "did," as in the word "did," I automatically revert to DID. So what? Am I looking for a number or something? Anyway, unless you know what that is in the contact center world, it means absolutely nothing to our viewers out there. So I think one of our biggest areas for improvement following last week was that even though we spoke about bang for the buck, we didn't actually explain in real terms how much each meal was costed. So we've taken that on board, and we will make sure we include that today. Today's going to be slightly different. We're gonna answer the age-old question: who has the better, worst tasting food? Is it the UK or is it the Philippines? So, the food bear of Manila, why don't you describe the food that the three of us and who's going to be eating what today and why?
That's right. Well, since it came about, it's funny because this came about from our pilot episode where we were talking about or making a pun about vegan food, and then we ended up talking about vegan Longganisa. So, vegan, as you know, is it's a city in the north of the Philippines. It's located in Ilocos Sur, and they are a very popular UNESCO World Heritage Site because of their Spanish influence. They preserved the Spanish town over there. Have you been there, Paul?
Yes, I have actually. Annie and I went there a number of years ago. We had a great time. We rode the horses. We had a wonderful meal. I forget where it was, but the ambiance and the food itself was fantastic. So yeah,
there you go. So yeah, it's a region there, and so we talked about that, and so we formulated that Paul should try some vegan Longganisa. So Longganisa is the Filipino version of a chorizo or a sausage. It's essentially, meat which is stuffed into a casing. And different regions of the Philippines have different kinds of longganisa. So we have longganisa from Cebu, for instance, which is sweeter and it's rounder. Then we have longganisa from, let's say, Nueva Ecija from Cabanatuan, which is garlicky and sweet. And then we have vegan longganisa, which is one of the more popular ones. It's usually deep fried where it becomes crispy, and it's known to be quite salty, umami, and garlicky as well. And it is typically served in like a Filipino breakfast with a silog. And a silog is the combination of a sinangag and an itlog, which means egg. So usually we serve it. So this is a vegan long silog that you have right there, Paul. It's a longganisa served with fried rice, which is a sinangag, and then a fried egg or sunny side up egg, which is the log part, as you can see there.
So that, right? So that's what I've got there, right?
There you go. Perfect.
So,
And this,
Mitch, I have a question. So this there, hang on, because it's back to front on the screen, right? So bear with me. This there.
this comes with a salted egg instead. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'll be straight up with you now. I'm not going to eat that because I don't like eggs.
What?
I don't like eggs.
It's a
You
salted
don't like
yolk.
eggs?
If I can eat, if it's the yolk, I'm fine with that. No, I don't like egg.
Oh, you can eat the yolk of that then.
I'll eat the yolk. I'll eat it.
Okay.
But,
Yeah.
guys, I'm worried about something.
And because this is funny, but before we go to that, before we go what Paul is worried about, let's go through our version. So from the UK, we decided to go for, initially it was bangers and mash, and we had a hard time looking for it. So we decided to go for fish and chips, and then as I was searching for it, we came about this place called Cargo Fish, which was serving fish and chips, which I was looking through. And then when I scrolled down, I saw what they had, which was like what they call was that Jet the English or something?
English breakfast, yeah.
Yeah, an English breakfast. So I said breakfast for breakfast. So it has bangers, it has eggs, it has some bacon, it has proper chips, as they call it. It has toast, and it has.
So hang on, yeah, Mitch, just let me stop. Sorry, the food bear. Just let me stop you there, right? I need to make sure that we're talking about the same thing when you say chips,
Yes,
right? So because yeah, right, they are chips.
they are chips.
Right? They're proper chips, not these.
They're not crisps. They're chips.
There you go. You're right. These aren't
Those
chips.
These are crisps.
These are crisps.
Yep.
Yeah. Sorry, mate. Carry on, mate.
The Brit got triggered.
Yeah. So now, so it's a combination of everything, but they said it has black pudding in it. So we ordered the option with black pudding, and black pudding, as you know, is a blood sausage. Is that's right, Paul? Right?
Yeah, that's correct. So you can have two different types of pudding. You can have a black pudding and white pudding. I'm not 100% sure what white pudding is made of, and it's more popular in Northern Ireland and Scotland, maybe in England, Scum,
White
and
pudding,
Wales.
like the Joker, right? That's more of a geekish con.
Yeah. But black pudding is very popular. It is a staple of the UK breakfast. So normally what happens, you go out on maybe a Friday or a Saturday night, you get on the beers. In the UK, we call Stella Artois Weissbieter because it will turn the most chilled out person into something. Anyway, so you get on the Stella Artois, and then the following morning to get over the hangover, you tend to have what we call a fry up. And that fry up will include the black pudding that you were talking about there. Sorry, mate, carry on.
Yep. So there you go, black pudding. So we said, why not we go blood for blood? Because blood calls for more blood. And so we added onto Paul's food with the Filipino version of black pudding, which is dinuguan, which is blood porridge right there. So
Is that it
yeah,
there?
yeah,
What the hell?
it's like
Blood
blood. It's
porridge.
yeah, blood porridge. It's very good actually. This is the crispy variety. In fact, because it's an Ilocano restaurant, so from Ilocos, one of their specialties there is a deep fried pork belly known as bagnet. And so that is they put bagnet in that, and then they put the blood sauce all over it. So it has a nice, good salty taste to it, and you'll never have iron deficiency if you eat that. So
So I've got to tell you guys and the audience members out there, right? I'm not a what's the word, extravagant eater. I kind of stick to foods that I know. And B, I am absolutely rotten at hiding my true emotions when it comes to food. I'm not one of these people that can go, it's lovely, and then go throw it up somewhere else, right? I can't do it.
that's exactly what we're looking for.
If it's horrible and I can't eat it, it's coming out over the laptop. I can tell you that. So yeah.
Too funny.
So
yeah, that goes really well with the rice though. So you're gonna enjoy it.
Well, we'll see. Leah, I think Jet. Do you know Leah? Maybe not. Leah and
Princess
we've
Leah?
known each other for years. Yeah, Princess Leah. Yeah, we know about the book about her, right? She's just posted on our Facebook page. I'll show you now. That was
my record.
So yeah, Leah, thanks. I thought you liked me. You meant to be supporting me. All right, cool. Anyway, enough about me. So what else have you guys got apart from the blood pudding food, Beth?
Yeah, so what else is in here? So we got bangers, we got egg, proper chips, and mushrooms, bacon. That's what bacon slab.
Nice.
And tomatoes. Yeah.
And tomatoes, yeah. Or tomatoes.
Tomatoes.
Cool. So
and there's some beans as well. So.
Nice. It's always got to have beans. So Jet, who ordered the food on your behalf? Was it a Mitch or did you do it individually?
Mitch sponsored my food, but I did grab it from
the
Cargo Fish because I was already around the vicinity, so I decided to drop by and buy it myself. Yeah. Now, my complaint is not really complaint.
Oh, there's a complaint straight away. This isn't good.
So the Grab guys were coming in and they have this brown paper bag, and just like Shake Shack, that they have this personalized.
Oh yeah,
note.
they write. Yeah, I got that too.
Yeah,
you got that because you had it delivered. I picked it up. There's no personalized note.
Oh.
So that's my beef. Like,
no love.
I don't have no love here. So I think we set off in the wrong food, Cargo Fish.
Okay, so that's not good from a customer experience standpoint, right? The fact that you didn't get a Jet. Thank you very much for ordering. Mitch, as you ordered the food, how did you find the process for ordering from Cargo Fish? Right? Was it a website or did you use Food Panda? Okay. Cargo.
I went ahead and used Food Panda for Cargo Fish. I used Food Panda in both instances for Cargo Fish and for Empanada Nation, which is where your food is from.
Okay. Cool.
But the funny part is, Cargo Fish is just like 2 kilometers away from me, and they don't deliver here.
That's weird, right? The Food Panda didn't deliver in your area. It's actually closer to you, I think, than to me.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's just funny. So yeah, UK food from Cargo Fish. Yeah. But onto it. They have a pretty nice packaging though.
Mm-hmm. They do, and biodegradable cutleries.
Oh, nice. It's a cutlery biodegradable. Nice.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Okay, so Mitch, what was
hot and crispy?
What was the process like for you ordering? Because you were ordering it for 2 different locations, right? What was the process like for you?
Well, it was kind of easy. It was just get on the app, the Food Panda app. I searched for the restaurant and then ordered away, and then had it delivered over to your doorstep. And as soon as they delivered yours, then I turned around and ordered mine, because that's what I don't get. Why food apps? That's a big opportunity. Food apps should have like multiple delivery locations associated.
I'm about to throw a spanner in the works. Food Panda do that now. Food Panda have something called a group order. So when you
Right,
open up the
yeah.
app, if you check,
Grab
Oh,
has that.
do they deliver to different addresses with a group order? I thought they do like a collaboration, but it's
oh
still the
really?
same
I thought it
address.
was. I've not used it yet at the moment. I just thought it was for if it's for different locations, then I thought it was for different locations, but maybe not. Sorry, mate. Sorry.
We can play around with that next time. I was thinking
Mhm.
of doing that, but I
Absolutely.
think it was more of like I tried that last week with you guys as well, and then I tried to add you guys, but I think you guys were busy on the another podcast at that time. But essentially, what happens is that you can place an order. So like Paul, from your app, you put in an order. I'll put in an order. Jet puts in an order. Then it all gets delivered to the same place. And then like you pay for your food. Jet will pay for his food. I'll pay for my food. So it's like
Yeah.
it
All
becomes
right. Okay.
it becomes KKB. Do you know what KKB means, Paul?
I don't know, and I don't know if I want to know. Go on.
Well, KKB is means kanya-kanyang bayad, which means it's like a Dutch treat. Everybody pays for their own. So
I don't. That sounds like a drunken conversation, to be honest with you. So let's leave it.
I thought you were learning Tagalog. Did you
Konti
finish those
lang.
lessons already? Konti lang, konti
No,
lang. So
konti
yeah,
lang, konti lang.
kan,
Okay.
kanya-kanyang bayad.
Is it up there with Epi's statement of a Dutch runner? Is it the same thing as a Dutch runner? Won't go into details, and if you don't know what that means, I'll have to share it with you offline or reach out
Yeah.
to Epi because Epi will tell you. All right.
No, this sounds more wholesome than that one. So don't worry. This is
Perfect.
acceptable.
Perfect.
So, yeah, so
All right.
kanya-kanyang bayad means to each their own payment or something like that.
All
Or
right.
each
Okay.
one,
All right. Okay. Yeah,
everyone pays
that's a
for
lot.
their own. So yeah.
That's certainly a lot more wholesome than Epi's
Mhm.
Dutch runner. Okay. Right. So.
Let's do this.
Shall I go first?
Yes.
You go for it,
You have
Paul.
to go
Yeah.
first. Yes,
You need
Paul.
to do the dinuguan first. Yeah.
All right. So I've got some onions and there we go. Oh crap! Onions and tomatoes in terms of salsa.
Oh, that's what they call the KBL.
What's that?
So that means kamatis, bagoong,
Bagoong.
and what's the L? Is it luya? I think
Yeah,
it's luya.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got it. I'm
So
glad.
that
I'm glad
means
you don't always eat. You don't
tomatoes,
always eat food.
tomato, shrimp paste, and ginger. So it's like a
I'm
good
glad you.
condiment that goes with the food. So
I'm glad you don't always have to eat food based on how it smells. Let's just leave it at that. Right.
yeah,
All
ask
right.
the Icelanders about that.
I can't
I'm
believe
sure.
I'm gonna do this. My wife's gonna kill me. Right. So
Yay.
not biodegradable, unfortunately, plastic from
Yeah.
Canada, which is unfortunate. Anyway, okay, so I feel like I should be on Fear Factor. Why is it solid?
Wait, you got to do the full screen for you on this one. So
The full. Oh, hang on then. Let me change the format.
yeah, no, you should have the bigger
That's
one
it.
for
Yeah,
this one.
you should get
Yeah.
the bigger. There
There
we
you
go.
go. There, let's do this. Yeah.
Why is it? Why is it solid?
It's a porridge. That's
Oh,
why. It's just like soup. No, just get
I'm
a
not
chunk
eating.
of meat. Get a chunk of meat, the crispy meat, and try it. It's just pork. It's just pork belly. So
I think
Mixed,
you're
man.
gonna like it.
yeah, you're gonna get addicted to it. I just know it.
Look at
Since,
that bad
since
boy. I swear to God, food and looks. Sorry, smell and looks, right? Right, okay. I've got my water here ready to wash it down with. Right, here we
there
go.
you go. But you're gonna like it.
You know what?
Told ya.
I'm pleasantly surprised.
There you go.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah,
I
I think I was expecting the pork rind to be like crackling, a little bit more
yeah.
crispier, and it's not quite. You can just taste the fat. You can certainly get the blood coming through. There's a hint. Who else do I think I am? There's a hint of iron that hits right at the back of the throat. Right. It's
Yeah.
not unpleasant at all. It's not unpleasant, but you can feel the blood circulating straight away. Right. um,
I hope
so yeah,
I hope Romanians are watching this now.
Blah.
blah de blah de blah. Right?
Transylvania.
I'm pleasantly surprised. That's quite nice actually. I don't know if it's something I'd have every week, but
Yeah.
I think if you after an operation, right? I remember when I had my tonsils taken out, the doctor told me to eat a lot of iron. I think you only need to eat 1 tablespoon of this, and you could for like 12 years, right? Right. Okay.
Yep.
Now, rice with the longanisa, right?
Oh yeah, you're good. That's a good
Yeah?
part.
All
Now
right,
you're in
okay.
the good stuff. So
With the salsa, with the tomatoes and onion and ginger,
Mhm.
should I eat it
yeah. Yep.
on
Yeah.
the same spoon? All right. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
The
For
vegan
anybody
longanisa.
watching in from the UK, it's sausage, but not as we know it, guys. It's like a, I don't know if you can see it there, but that's the sausage. Normally we're used to longer sausages in the UK. Take that
Yeah.
as you will. Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Do you know what?
And Paul's
That's
face.
good. That.
His face doesn't lie. You can see it right away. He likes it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good. That's good. It's got a.
Yeah,
It's like you were saying, Mitch. The food bar. Sorry. It's got a hint of what was Spanish sausage? Chorizo.
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 Or
Chorizo.
salsichas. Yeah.
It's got a hint of chorizo, but it's nice. Yeah, that's really nice.
Yeah. You could eat for breakfast every day. So like the Filipino breakfast is usually that one, longganisa or a tapa
Mhm.
or a tocino.
I could eat that. I could eat it every day, but I don't think I'd live past 50 if I did. But it's good. It's really good. Thank you, guys. This is really kind of you. It's very nice.
Oh
Very
yeah.
nice.
And it's
Let me
vegan
just-
friendly.
I think we should clear it up. When you say vegan, it's not VEGAN. It's VIGAN, right? Let's just make that clear. All right.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try.
my good buddy who's vegan will kill me for saying that. So my good buddy Vitor. But hey, he likes some good fun.
I'm gonna try the salted egg yolk. I'll see what that's.
Go for it. Yeah.
Go. Yeah. And put some rice in it. The egg yolk and rice.
Yeah, that's what I've done, mate. That's actually. I'm surprised. That's really
Yeah.
nice.
They go together.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
So, Jack, just remind everybody, where did we order the longganisa from?
From Empanada Nation. It's here in Pioneer.
That's right.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Very close by.
Cool.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Guys, honestly, thumbs up for me. I'll be honest, I don't know if it beats a UK fry-up in terms of the black pudding, but it runs it extremely close. I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest with you. That's decent. That's decent. Right. Who's next? Jet?
All right. Jet and I will go next.
Mhm. We'll go
Let's
next.
do Jet first. Let's Jet first, mate, and Food Bear will come to you.
All right.
But before that, what's our drink for today?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Geez.
yeah.
For me, because I have no clue how black pudding tastes like, so I decided to have a more tastier beverage, which is the tamarind juice.
Oh, nice.
So that's what I'm having now.
Is that the
Tamarind juice.
local?
Yeah, the local
Local?
one. Mhm.
Yeah, the brand, right? Local.
Yeah, locally. The brand
Yeah,
is
locally, and then they have like
Yeah.
these cool, funny names, right? They put
Yeah.
puns in their names, right? So like, what was the tamarind juice name? I forgot. It's like,
I can't
uh,
remember. Yeah, but
yeah, they usually have these clever names on
they
their
have
cans. So yeah,
um,
yeah, yeah. I like that brand as well. For me, I had because in honor of UK food, I had the UK's favorite drink. I had a gin tonic right here, but it's colored differently because I put because we're also eating Filipino food. I put some calamansi in it, which is the Philippine
Nice.
lime, the Philippine
Philippine
lemon.
lime, yeah.
And I got to make a shout out because Perrier Philippines sent me a box of sparkling water. So thank you,
Nice.
Perrier Philippines. So for that, and actually, this is the Perrier X Murakami collection. Actually, so they did a collaboration with the Japanese artist Murakami, and so the design is based on his artwork. So thank you, Perrier Philippines. So makes a great.
Let's,
Um,
Mitch, can you just show that again? Let's get you on the big screen. Just show that again. Perfect.
there you go, right there.
Look at that. Love it.
That's pretty cool, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
What,
the cool thing about
what did you have
Perrier
to do
is
to get free Perrier? What did you have to do, man?
so a good friend of mine
was it
reached
legal?
out to me on Instagram. Oh yeah, definitely. A good friend of mine reached out to my Instagram food group. For you who are on Instagram, you can see my content, the Food Bear of Manila, and I just post pictures and put reviews of restaurants there as well. So he reached out to our food group and said, "Hey, you guys drink Perrier?" And I said, "Yeah, I mix that with my drinks. I make highballs with Perrier." So they decided to send me some, and so cheers, thank you.
Cheers, man. Excellent. So gin and tonic, a mixture of UK and PH, and turmeric juice. Is that right? Over for Jet. Perfect. All right, guys.
Tamarind.
Tamarind.
For Jet.
Tamarind juice,
Sorry,
yeah.
tamarind. Okay, tamarind
So
juice.
variation.
So Jet,
Mm-hmm.
as you're the non-drinker, let's go first
Mhm.
with you and your food and drink, mate. Go for it. So where are you going to start? And if you can show it to the screen, that would be great.
I'm going to start with the black pudding,
Okay.
which Mitch, the food bear knows that I'm not a big fan of blood. I, I don't know. I'm going to try this now.
Go for it.
YOLO, right? YOLO.
YOLO.
Mm. Mm.
Say good.
Mm. Well,
Dinuguan is still better.
That's very non-committal. Is it good? It's like you know when you get like it.
It's very oily.
It's like when you used to get the Christmas sweater, right, from your nan or something like that. You go, oh great, thanks very much, man. That was just your reaction then, mate.
The Christmas jumper.
And you're like all itchy, like and you're doing this. Yeah, I love it, man. So it's so good.
It's I'm not too. I'm not gonna order it again. Unless, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, just come out and say you don't like it. It's nothing to be scared of, mate. There you go.
I now know the reason why. Back in sometime in history, a Brit stood up from the dining table and said, "I'm going to go out in the world and find spices."
So
let me go to India.
I want our audience to be. I want the audience to trust what we say, right? So if you don't like it, guys, just say you don't like it. Nobody's going to hold it against you. It's not like cargo fists are going to come and hunt you down, mate. Right? We're just being honest. That's the whole point, right? So let's be honest and say, look, I don't like it. I'll tell you straight. If I didn't like the food that you guys have ordered to me, I would have bloody told you, and it would not have been back to me coming. incoming forward. Sorry, Jack. Carry on, mate.
So
I like it though.
Mitch likes it, but
But Mitch, we're coming to you. Mitch, slow down, dude. You're messing it up, man. Food, slow down. Carry on, Jack.
So the texture is I don't like the texture. It's a little mushy for my own. I mean, for my own taste. It doesn't have a variety of like crunchiness and or solid stuff. It's probably because I've tried dinuguan before, so that's why I'm blood for blood.
Comparing to
So
it, right?
yeah, I'm like comparing to it. But in terms of taste,
Well, point.
it lacks the punch, the the in there. So that's why no, I'm gonna pass on black pudding anytime. Anytime that
soon.
anytime soon. Yeah.
Forever.
So
Forever.
so
Okay.
yeah.
So
So
let's-
no wonder the Brits conquered most of the world for spices.
It's no wonder that the most popular dish in the UK is a curry, right? Let's be fair.
The most popular dish in the UK is tikka masala, right?
Yeah.
Mitch, we
Yes.
can't hear you, dude. Can you hear Mitch? Okay.
Hello.
It's breaking up.
Yeah, it's breaking up, buddy. I think we've lost him. I was going to tag him in so that he could try. We could get him on the big screen. But Jack,
How about
why
now?
don't you
Can you
carry
guys
on,
hear me
mate?
now?
Right. There you go. Yeah, there we go. Right.
There you go.
Jack,
Can you
let's
hear me?
swap. Let's swap. Yep.
All right.
Weird, I can't
Cool.
hear you guys though.
Oh.
Let me check my audio settings. Default internal speaker. There, that's why. Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can
Yeah,
hear
can you
you.
hear us?
There you go. Okay.
Excellent. So, Mitch,
Yeah.
where are you going? So we've had the black pudding. You like the black pudding from Cargo Fish?
I like the black pudding. So yeah, I tried it along with Jet. So because I'm going to now, the feature one is the bangers.
Here we go. Okay, that's a banger. Let just hang on, Mitch. Leave it there. Let's compare. Where are you going? Seriously, where are you going for your bangers? Right, UK
Banger
or PH?
for your buck. I mean, let's
Banger for
find
your
out.
buck. Well, mate.
So it's packed with meat, which is really nice.
Nice. What flavour sausage is it? What flavour banger is it?
I think it's a mix. It's a mix of pork and beef.
Okay.
I'm not so sure though.
Yeah, it is just said just the plain one, I guess.
Okay. No worries.
I like it,
How does
but
it differ to maybe the Longganisa or a chorizo, for example?
I like it, but it lacks some flavor compared to the Longganisa. I kind of miss the garlicky flavor of the Longganisa.
Okay.
It's a good
Cool.
meatiness. There's a slight saltiness to it, but I mean, like in terms of sausages, I would rate like a Hungarian or a kielbasa higher than it. But it's good. I like it, but it's something that if I had a menu of items to choose from, and then like there was another sausage there, I would probably choose that one.
Okay. Cool. Jet, have you tried the banger?
Trying it now.
Go for it, mate.
I like it though. I like the blood pudding too.
What a way to spend a Friday. Bloody love it.
Mm-hmm.
Doing our favorite
Okay.
thing, eating, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and for our audience members out there, just to reiterate, we ordered the breakfast from Cargo Fish, and we ordered the vegan longanisa from. Guys, please keep me honest when I pronounce it. The Empanada Nation.
That's right.
Right.
That's correct.
Spot on.
All
Mhm.
all through Food Panda, which seems at the moment have gone well. And thumbs up from me. I've had the local delicacy. The blood porridge was actually was a lot nicer than I was expecting it to be. The longanisa, I've had them before. Superb. With the salsa and with the rice, bang on. Mitch is a fan of the blood pudding, or black pudding as it's called in the UK, and the bangers. Jet was not a big fan of the black pudding. It lacked some of the substance and some of the texture that you'd get maybe with the local Longganisa. However, let's see what he feels. Let's hear now what he thinks about the banger. What do you think?
I
Fuel?
like the banger. Yeah, I like the banger better than the black pudding. I would have this. I mean, I don't mind having this watching a football match.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll definitely have a banger again.
Perfect.
But the
So-
black pudding, no.
So what you do in the UK, something that I like to do is, you guys are familiar with ketchup and brown sauce in the UK, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's this great divide, right? Which sauce goes with which meat, right? Now, for me personally, these are my personal choices. For bacon, it's got to be ketchup. It has to be ketchup all the way for bacon, right? For a banger, for a sausage, what you do is there's a tendency to prick the banger. Don't prick the banger. Don't prick it before you cook it, whether you grill it or barbecue it or put it in or roast it. Don't prick it. Put it under the grill, fry it. To be fair, bangers fried, and it's so bad for you, but they're so tasty. Fry some bangers with some butter. All right. I know
Oh, nice.
I'm not. It's superb, right? And then you just let it cook, and they cook relatively quickly. But then what you do is you slice them in half. Get some really nice fresh bread, wholemeal bread or tiger bread in the UK, thick, right? Put a bit of butter on, then you put your bangers on, and then for me, you get some brown sauce, some HB sauce, put on the top of that, cut it in half. Dude died and gone to heaven. So there you go. Anyway,
That's awesome
I
because
do like-
there's
I
a
do
guy
like
who
the
sells
sausage
the
brownie.
bangers. There's a guy selling the bangers, and we can try that next time.
there you go.
Or maybe
There you
Paul
go.
can cook us
Oh,
some
yeah.
the way he said.
Well, let me move to my new place first. There's not the room here. Anyway, Jet, you're a fan of the bangers. So Mitch and Jet were a fan of the bangers. I guess the question though, Jet, is, and I'll come to you, Mitch, as well on this. If you had that plate of bangers in front of you or the plate of Longganisa, which one are you choosing?
Longganisa.
Longganisa. Mitch?
Yeah, Longganisa.
Longganisa.
Longganisa. Okay. So the UK's not faring well at the moment, to be honest with you. All right.
Well,
Longganisa.
I've had friends from I have friends from different with different nationalities, and they never said let's have a UK food.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's not something where you, like, for example, when you go out in the UK, you go, do you know what? I'm gonna go and have some fish and chips, right? After a few beers. It rarely happens, to be honest with you. It's more of a case of you have a few beers, right? I'm gonna go for a curry or I'm gonna go for a kebab. It's not like you go, right, I'm gonna go and sit down for some bangers and mash, all right, or fish and chips. It's not necessarily something that would happen. All right, cool. Do you know what though? In Oldham, in the UK, there is a Filipino restaurant, and it's the only one I've seen.
Ooh, nice.
It's the only one I've seen. So yeah. Oh,
Have
and
you
look,
tried it?
Jet. No, dude. I don't eat Filipino food when I'm here. I'm not going to eat it in the UK, am I? Come on, man.
Why does he eat Filipino food here?
Yeah.
I told you I'm not an adventurous eater, right? I don't like what I don't like. So there you go.
But how
Okay.
how will you not like what you don't know?
But you've been eating
Or you
in
don't
a lot of
try.
restaurants here. I see your Instagram post.
Yeah, but you have a look at my Instagram post. How many of them are dedicated Filipino food?
No, yeah.
Hardly any.
Yeah, hardly any, yeah.
It's so People's Palace, Indian. We went to Wholesome Table about 2 or 3 years ago, right? And we were really looking forward to it. And it was possibly one of our worst eating experiences we've ever had. It was the food, the service was awful. The food
and the value, it was so expensive. It was overpriced
dude,
for I know. I went there at the height of the pandemic too, and same experience. So
It wasn't great. It wasn't
What?
great at all.
So
But
Paul, well, what's it with Filipino food that you didn't like?
that's a great question,
Was
Jack.
there
I
a
think
trauma point or something that caused it?
yeah. And well, look at Leah. Leah's come in. We should have you try the loot when we meet. No, Leah, sorry, I'm not doing that. So here's the story. My first ever trip to the Philippines. I was a wet behind the ears UK lad flying out here.
Was this for Virgin back then?
This was back in the day. All right. So I landed, and we were very fortunate. I was very fortunate. I worked for Virgin, right? We were able to sample some really high class places. So they put us up at the Shang, Shang, which is a great hotel for anybody out there who isn't in the Philippines.
Love that hotel. Yeah,
the Shang is the place to go. Anyway, I'm a sweet tooth guy, right? I love my desserts. So I was looking down the list. It was my first ever day, right? I was looking down the list of foods, and I saw this dessert called Halo Halo. Mm-hmm. And I only read a couple of the ingredients. I think there was ice cream, there was nuts. I was like, because for me, I love that contrast of texture. Right? I love soft and crunchy. When it comes to dessert, I love it. I absolutely adore it. Right? So I thought, I'll order that, no problem. 20 minutes later, knock on the door. Mr. Casserole, your food's here. Wonderful, thank you very much. Then I've ordered a burger or something as well, and I've always hello. I'm looking at it. I can't wait to eat this hello. Right, it's beautifully prepared. Have my burger, nice burger. Right, come on then. Open up this hello. In goes the spoon. What the hell? There's mungo beans on that. Who on earth, in their right mind, put mungo beans with ice cream? It doesn't make any sense.
The entire Southeast Asia does it.
Yes. So no, I went. That's it. I've never tried it, and I'm not having that again. Honestly, man. Yes.
That's how Southeast Asian parents put vegetables in our system.
Yeah.
Through halo.
Just wrong. It's just wrong.
It's clever.
Yeah. So it was the mungo beans that threw you off then. Huh? That's good.
And there's I don't know if you guys are familiar. There's a program in the UK called Come Down With Me, right? This is from many years ago, right? Honestly, there's some funny as hell clips. Just check it out on YouTube. Come Down With Me. There's a famous one where there's a Filipino who's living in the UK who cooks everybody the dinner, and I think she does adobo as kind of the main course. I forget what a starter is, but I'm pretty sure it's adobo. Do you know what she does for dessert? Halo. And everyone goes, right away. Honestly, check it out. It is one of the funniest episodes. So yeah, listen, I love the Philippines. I love the people. I love the traffic, he says. But I'm not a big fan of the local cuisine. I'll take some getting used to. Don't worry. I do like adobo, but I kind of draw the line there. And look, getting some support from our friend Bricks. Wholesome table, same experience, expensive, bad service. Yeah. Drake, thanks for joining. We really appreciate your support there. Okay, so let's go over to Mitch. Mitch, what else have you got to eat on your dish? How about the beans and the bacon slab?
Yeah, so I got the here's the bacon. It's not so crispy, I guess, because it's been mixed up with everything else. It kind of looks like an onion, but
It's not bacon if it's not crispy.
I don't know. I'm gonna throw it in the air fryer after the show, actually.
Oh, you're not one of these air fryers that looks down on every. You're an air fryer snob, no? Oh, I have an air fryer, and you don't.
Yeah, so it's a dignified turbo broiler, right?
Yeah.
There's nothing
like,
dignified about a bloody air fryer, man. Get over yourself.
No, what I love about the air fryer is that it runs on remote control. So when I'm like preparing a meal, I throw a couple of stuff in the air fryer, set the timer, leave it. Then I'm busy cooking on the pot or everything, and then I'm putting something in the oven, and then they just all come together. So it's a really big time saver for me. So, like for example, I get frozen vegetables, so I buy these Japanese style vegetables from Rustan's, which is I love them. Frozen, just throw them in the air fryer, fry them a little bit for like 10 minutes, and then open it up. They're still a little on the cold side, so I just season them, pepper and salt, put a little butter, put them back in the air fryer, which kind of defeats the purpose of the air fryer, right? So use this butter and everything, and then another 5 minutes, and they come out really nice roasted vegetables. So I usually put that as a side with my steak, or if I cook a sausage, that's my side that replaces my rice and everything. So
my argument. Sorry, Jack. You've been trying to say something. Go for it, buddy. What did you want to say?
I love the chips. With the potato skin in there. It gives it. I love the chips. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do me a favor. Get a chip. Both of you. Get a chip.
And put it in the beans. Paul froze.
Frozen vegetable Paul.
Speaking of froze, there's a chip.
Here's a chip.
Chippy. They call fish and chip shops the chippy, right? Or is that only
I
because
think
I saw
that's
that
in Australia,
Ireland,
right?
we'll see, or in Australia. Because I was watching the show Dairy Girls. Have you seen that?
No, I haven't.
Well, it's funny. It's funny as hell. It's about these Irish high school girls in 90s Londonderry is the name of the town. So it was like the area where there's a lot of conflict. And so the Irish they want to remove the London from Londonderry and just call it Derry.
Dairy.
Yeah, because they hate the British essentially. So yeah. Oh, well, this chip is good. I'm gonna throw this in the air fryer too. Actually, I also ordered a fish and chips. And I'm gonna throw that in the air fryer afterwards.
The air fryer is more energy efficient, right, than the turbo broiler.
It is actually. It heats up super fast. The turbo broiler takes several minutes before it heats up. The air fryer is like 3 minutes. It's like super hot already.
So, the food, the difference between the regular you fry it in the pan, a regular frying pan, and the air fryer. Does the taste gets there sacrifices in the taste? Not really.
Not really, but I'm kind of biased because my air fryer, I put oil in my air fryer, so I put oil in my food. I don't just
It's
fry
a hack.
it.
It's a hack.
I just do it for speeding up the process. But essentially, there's nothing healthy about my air fryer food. It's just like I put chips in there, Paul's chips, and then I still put oil on it, and then just air fry the heck out of it because it just tastes better. So yeah, to answer your question, if it's just plain air fryer versus with oil still tastes better always.
There you
Because
go.
as they say in the Philippines, sana oil, right? So. Paul, we lost you. You told us to grab a chip. We already grabbed like 3 chips while you were frozen. So I don't know if I still have chips.
I think it's frozen again.
Oh no!
Let it go.
The cold never bothered me anyway. Yeah, so that's what I do with but you know what's really good also in the air fryer? What I do is like if you have makunat na chips, like our chips, not Paul's chips, okay? Like actual potato crisps or crisps, nachos, chicharon, cheese balls that are makunat.
Yeah.
I put them in the air fryer 2 minutes only. Put a little oil, just a little oil. 2 minutes. When it comes out, it's so crunchy. It's like it's brand new out of the factory.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that's a good hack. So like when I make my nachos here, so I usually get the packs of nachos, which are still it's okay. But if you put in the air fryer, salt them a little bit, and then put them through, it's like wow, it's like amazing. You have one? You have an air fryer?
No, I don't. I'm planning to get one though.
Yeah. There's one. There's a nice one by Immerflex, I think. It's just an oven and air fryer, 2 in 1. So, Paul, are you there? Are you not frozen anymore? Elsa, do you want to build a snowman?
No, I'm here. So So going back to that song really quickly, there's such a sad line in that song. It doesn't have to be a snowman. She's just pleading to play with him, right? It's such a sad line. It gets me every time. Anyway. Two things. First thing,
kind of like a 20-minute montage, and yeah,
if there's anybody out there that works for Sky, can you get in touch with me, man? Because recently, your broadband sucks ridiculously, right? It's beyond a joke. It's become beyond a joke, and I've started to track how often and for how long it goes down per day, right?
Wow.
Because no, there's a reason, Mitch, the food bear of Miller and Jet. There's a reason. I encourage everybody to do this. I'm tracking because at the end of the month, I'm going to deduct how often that was down from my bill.
Yep. Downtime.
Because I refuse to pay for when it's not working, and it's starting to impact my live streaming, my life in general.
Yeah, exactly.
Everything. So,
unacceptable.
Sky Broadband, get it sorted. And my other thing, air fryers. It's not what air fryers do, mate. I'm not saying that at all. It's this snobbiness.
It's the air fryer culture.
Yeah,
the air fryer elitist.
No, they've got the air in the air fryer. Yeah, the air up there. So
it's like if you go to a bar, right? What's going to happen now is before you used to have the hipsters and the non-hipsters. I was always the non-hipsters, right? Or I've never been cool. You go to the bar now. The first question the cool guys will ask you is, "Hey, what brand is your air fryer?" And if you haven't got one, you're not getting in the cool gang, right? So yeah, that's what I don't like. It's about this eliteness. Although to be honest with you,
I'll take my unicycle somewhere else. Then
I will take my beer that I rinsed through a sock 16 times. I will take this to the back of the bar. Anyway,
I will take my deconstructed coffee somewhere else. You drink hot water and a coffee bean.
Now that we're on you'll get me started. You guys are both foodies, right? Explain to me, what is the difference between a Jew and a sauce?
A Jew, like a DUEW?
No. I mean a JUE. They call him the Jew, where you have you got a meat and then you have like a Jew next to it.
Oh man, I hate those when restaurants do.
Oh really? Oh okay.
Yeah.
And then they put a spoon through it, right?
Yeah. What's up with that? And then they're like, oh, you need to just cut it and then like dip it just a little bit and then just like, come on, just give me all the sauce. Like, I always ask for extra sauce. Yeah, so
we're not fine dining as, are we? I tell you,
no,
give us a pint and fish and chips, and we're good.
Exactly.
We're good.
Exactly. Wiswig, what you see is what you get, right? So
yeah, exactly. Yeah. So okay, so Mitch, a fan of the bacon or not?
Well, it should be crispier. So not a fan of this one. Yeah.
Okay. And then Jet, you were trying to eat a chip there, and you were saying the chips.
Oh
really
yeah,
nice.
The chips
are good.
Nice.
The chips are good. Yeah.
Yep. That was my question before I got rudely interrupted by Sky Broadband. Did you guys dip a chip dip it into the beans?
Yes, that's one of the first things I did actually.
Yeah, that's the first thing I did. Yeah.
And
it's very good.
There's a staple dinner in the UK: chips, beans, and a fried egg. So what you do is you get the fried egg, you get the chips, you poke the top of the fried egg so the yolk comes out with the chips, and then you mix that all fried things and eat it in one big spoonful. That's yeah.
We kind of do the same thing here.
Yeah,
we poke the yolk and then we put the rice on top of it, so the rice sort of soaks the yolk. So,
or the pandesal.
That too. Yeah, or the tasty bread. Yeah.
All right, cool. So, guys, we've been on for nearly an hour. I'm sure there's people out there.
Doesn't feel like it.
Already.
Yeah.
So no, I know it's flown by, right? It's perfect.
Yeah.
So kind of let's give a synopsis. So, Jet, just remind everybody where you ordered your food from, how much it cost, and what your thoughts are in general.
Yeah, I ordered my food from Cargo Fish, which is located here in City Golf along Julia Vargas.
Yep.
And it costs 555 pesos with the black pudding. Without the black pudding, it's 480 pesos. So if you're not a fan of black pudding, you can
Like
have
you?
like me, you can go with the 480 pesos, and it will be worth it. Not going to say that's a bang for a buck, but it's going to be fair. The price will
It's
be
going to be
fair.
fair.
Mhm.
Okay.
So, but the chips are fantastic, and the mushrooms too.
Nice one. Oh, there was mushrooms as well. Perfect. That's a proper fry up. Perfect. Cool.
Yeah, you.
Okay. Food bar. Let's come over to you. So, did you get exactly the same as jet fuel?
Yeah, it was a great, really great value for money. As Jet said, it's 555. Like the sardinas, 555. Like it's for the with the black pudding, which I really like. I like how the edges are kind of crispy. Paul, it's really supposed to be that way, right? It's nice.
Yeah, it's meant to be that way. Yeah.
You should order from them. You should order from them if you have so you can have a taste of home, somewhat. So yeah, it's a really good value. I mean, it's packed really well, so it's like you'd be full with that 480 555 price range. In fact, you can probably even order this and the fish and chips and then share it if there are two of you, and you'll have a really great meal. So I highly recommend these guys. I mean, I just I just ran across them because I ran a search for fish and chips, and then I skipped across the usual because he said there's like Fridays, Chili's. I was like, okay, try that. Then I saw Cargo Fish. I said, okay, they might have good fish and chips. Then I checked out; they had the English breakfast. So I'd highly recommend them. Great value for money.
Nice one. I have to echo in terms of great money. Mine was vegan Longganisa from the Empanada Nation, ordered through Food Panda. It was great, to be honest with you. I will be honest with you. I was a little bit hesitant to start with, particularly the blood porridge, but much more tasty than I was expecting. I loved that iron hit that I got from the porridge, and I think my only feedback for the blood porridge would have been I would have liked the pork to be a little bit crispier, so it was proper crackling as my dad used to make. God rest his soul. Right, my dad did some amazing crackling. Anyway, we won't get into that. The rice, fine, no issues there. The nice salsa that came with it was bang on. The longanisa itself, I could eat longanisa all day. I'm a big chorizo. I can never say it now.
Chorizo.
I'm a big chorizo. I don't know why I couldn't say it because I order it most times. I'm a big chorizo fan, so the longanisa for me hits the spot. I was really surprised about the salted egg. I liked it more than I thought I would do. So anybody out there that's a little bit hesitant of trying new things, do increase your horizon from time to time. I don't think I'd have eaten this if it was just me on my own. So there you go.
And how much is your food value?
Oh, superb. What did you say? 180 pesos for what it is. This will last me a full day, honestly.
Yeah, 180 for the longanisa and about another 140 for the dinuguan. So a total of about 340 for both. So
let's say less than 400 pesos. I could eat it all day. It would see me through. So I think for bang for the buck, I think it's probably out there in terms of the value. For money. It's superb. It's absolutely superb. Lee has put another note in there, and you guys will have to help me out because I'm not 100% sure what puto is. Puto, guys.
Who you call your puto ese?
Puto.
Yeah. What would you say with your mouth ese? Oye, cabrón.
Sinvergüenza.
No, so puto, unlike in Latin America, is
Spanish,
which is it's a Filipino rice cake.
Rice cake.
Yeah, it's a rice cake. So it's kind of like it looks like a muffin if you see it, a small muffin, and it's white or sometimes yellow. But it's or purple. It's really packed. And then usually what they do, as Leia said, is you get the puto and then you dip it just like how you dip the chip in the beans, as you said. You
Okay.
dip it into the dinuguan and it absorbs like the blood in it, and then it becomes it's a great taste because the puto has a slight sweetness to it,
Mhm.
and then the dinuguan has that irony effect, as you said. So it kind of has a good combination. So it's usually a food that's eaten for merienda or an
Mhm.
afternoon snack.
And the
Ah.
crunchiness of the meat, and then the softness of the puto.
Yeah.
Awesome. Perfect, Leah. Thank you so much for your suggestion there. And no, I'm not eating balut when we meet up. So no, I'm not doing that.
yeah.
I'm
I
not
wouldn't
doing it.
push Paul that far. I think dinuguan's the farthest I pushed Paul.
Yeah, I think there's. I've tried.
Snake?
What's the dish? Sinigon? No, not Sinigon. Sisig.
Oh yeah,
I've tried
sinigang.
sisig.
Sisig,
No,
yeah.
sisig. Yeah, I've tried
Sisig.
sisig.
Yeah.
With I was when I first visited the Philippines, I was a typical foreigner. I went to the watering hole, got a bucket of San Mig Light, and
There
then
you
ordered
go.
sisig. Right? I
Right out
didn't
there
ask
by
what sisig.
Edsa Shangri-La, right?
Yeah,
By the
Right
corner.
there,
Yeah,
by the corner,
yeah.
yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
there anymore, unfortunately. It's in
I
Burgos,
know.
right?
Yeah. So
But yeah, so I was a typical foreigner. I ate it, I enjoyed it, and then I made the fatal area. I asked Epi and Barry what was in it, and then they told me, and I've never eaten it since. So there you go, right?
Barry, if Barry is listening,
Barry,
hi, hello, Barry.
I tell you that both Epi and Barry, two wonderful, wonderful guys.
Yeah,
And if
they're
anybody
like
out there, but anybody gets a chance to meet them, they are.
amazing. So yeah.
Let it
Sky.
go. Let it go.
Huh? Paul, just switch to PLDT or something.
Yeah,
or
Paul.
Converge. Yeah. What do you use at home?
Me?
Converge?
No, it's iBlaze. It's a small player because I know it's going to not enough people are going to
Yeah,
eat up
that's
the
key.
bandwidth. Yeah.
Like when Converge was new, they were like
Mhm.
blazing fast. So yeah.
So there.
Depends
my
also
co-
where you're at, right? Also.
Yeah. And plus,
Yeah.
what's available in my building because they're the only ones available in our building.
Oh really? Really?
Yeah.
Even PLDT isn't available there.
Their slots are all taken. So
I see.
they're
Okay.
opening new slots. I just saw them like last week. They're already installing new slots. So once my contract ends, I'm going to switch to PLD.
Is iBlaze on fiber or DSL? Yeah.
It's still DSL.
I see. Paul, just switch to PLDT or something.
So that's when we move. We're going to switch to PLDT or a fiber solution, and I don't mean the fiber that makes you go to the washroom. It's absolutely ridiculous. Sky, you're letting me down, mother F. You're letting me down. All right, so
Sky is bringing you to the ground.
Sky is they're pushing me. They're sending me to drink, although to be honest with you, it wouldn't take much. So,
looks like your skies reached the limit.
I tell you, I don't know what they're doing. I've already up to 10 minutes today that I'm not going to pay for. So there you go. Anyway, let's kind of draw this to a close. I've really enjoyed today's, guys. I think it's been
Same
the way
here,
that we've done it has been great, and there's certainly some hopefully more shows that we can do about this. Remind me, who chose the challenge for today? Jack, you chose the first challenge, right? So, Mitch, I think you chose this for today, correct?
I chose this one. Yep, okay. That's correct.
All right, so in that case, let's go to, where is he there? Jet. What's our challenge for next week, mate? Which two restaurants or which two there is?
We're going to go with Italiano.
Italiano.
Okay, so we're going to go with a taste of the three. I think to get us all in the mood, we need to watch The Godfather, Goodfellas, Khalifa's Way, anything of that.
There you go. Yeah.
So,
and Life is Beautiful.
Life is beautiful.
Life is beautiful, yeah.
I love that movie, though. Yeah.
Monica Bellucci. I love Monica Bellucci.
Yeah.
Was she there? No, she's not. I just love her.
Not yet. Which two Italian restaurants are we going to try?
Mm.
I think
Are-
we've got to go with the staple, right? We've got to go with Italianis because that's a brand that a lot of people are familiar with, right? So I
Okay.
think we've got to
Mhm.
go. I think we've got to go with Italiani if you guys are cool with that.
That's
Mhm.
cool.
But
Yeah.
what other Italian place can we try?
We could also go with
Anything
Mama
spring
Lou's.
to mind?
Mama Lou.
Mama Lou is a good, yeah.
Mama Lou is good.
It's
I
over in the
love Mama Lou.
30th, and
Okay.
it's in a common area. It's in the 30th, so the three of
Yeah.
us will be able
Mhm.
to access it. So
Okay. So next week, Mama Lou's versus Italiani's. So a taste of Italy coming to you from the Philippines via the UK. Not quite sure how that works, but we'll get there. Right? We'll get there. So a taste of Italy next week. Jet, are we going to go with pasta dishes? So like the famous like
Yes. We're
lasagna, spaghetti
yeah.
bolognese, something.
Mhm.
Okay, okay, all right, perfect, cool. All right then, guys. Thank you so
cool.
much. Cool, cool, cool. Let's do the wind down. Jet, we always like to give Mitch his 2 minutes of self promotion at the end of the live stream. So, Jet Fuel, you go first, mate. What would you like to say to everybody out there before we say goodbye?
Go out there and discover different cuisines because it brings us together.
Excellent. Hang on, Jet, we have a quote from Amy. Mama
Mama
Lou, are
Lou.
we talking about BF Mama Lou? I don't know, Jet, are we?
No,
Uh,
I'm not sure. Are they the same in the BF?
I'm not sure, but
The first
definitely
time I've tried them was in the 30th, so they may
first
be.
time I tried them was in Laguna, and
Ah,
then in UP Town
yeah,
Center. Mhm.
yeah.
So
So I
yeah.
And
think
there's one in
Amy,
Vertis as well. So
we don't know. We don't know is the answer to that question. We'll find out more
Mhm.
next week. What we will do though is we will start posting some teasers during the week. So if you guys want to join us in our taste experience, then please do so. We'll tell you which restaurants we're ordering from and which food we're ordering from, and we'll also provide you with the drinks that we're going to be drinking. So if you guys want to join in with our taste experience, then you can do. Chet, thanks, buddy. You're just great. That's it. You're just great.
it's the same one.
Although,
It's the same one.
hang on. Oh, it is the same one. It
All
is the
right.
Yeah, it's
same
the
one.
same
Right,
one.
right.
Yep.
Sorry.
Yep.
There we go. It's the same one. There we go. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's the same one in Red GPF. Jet, I don't know, but tough luck yesterday, buddy. Tough luck.
Yeah.
Tough luck.
We need to win all the remaining matches for us to get into Europa League next season. But I'm not
Yeah.
I won't be surprised if we don't.
Yeah.
Use
Possibly
light.
no.
Use a lighter so you don't lose matches.
Super, didn't we talk about this last week?
Yeah, you see, I saved it for last, right? So.
Yeah, but why? Why? Your puns are about as useful as a chocolate teacup, mate.
Chocolate.
Looking forward to next week's episode again. Amy, thank you so much
Amy.
for your support. We will let you know what we're ordering, and because Jet knows you, Jet will put towards your food as well. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Thanks
Amy.
for
I'm
speaking
joking.
on behalf of Jet right there.
I'm joking. I'm joking. Okay, Mitch. So listen, you're the food bear of Manila. Why don't you take us away? What would you like to say to our audience? Just give a final plug because hey, this is all about the food bear, right?
No, thanks for tuning in and for I just really feel that just like what Jet said, food brings people together. It loosens people up. You can talk about food all day and night. And there's never an infinite way to go about with it. And all I can just say as a parting word is that we're very blessed and fortunate that we have the chance to partake in food. Let's not forget people who during this pandemic are struggling a little bit with putting food on their plates at home. So if you see someone in the street who needs it and you have a little extra, bring them some food or contribute or donate to your nearby community pantry, because again, the same joy that we get from eating, we want to spread that and pay it forward. And if we create like this massive worldwide ring of paying it forward and people feeding people, then the world will just be a more awesome place, and faith in humanity will be restored a little bit. Since we didn't do our Tuesday show today, this week, Paul, I'm just trying to bring a little bit of it into this show as well. So
that's wonderful, and maybe something we can consider in future episodes is sending food to like a local orphanage or something like that, just so that they can sample what we're eating too. But okay. Listen, everybody out there, wonderful. Thank you so much for tuning in. Really enjoyed the comments from Amy and from Leah. Thank you so much for the support. It really does mean the world to us. We're doing this because, as Jack and as the Food Miller have very eloquently pointed out, we want to bring people together. We want people to be able to celebrate and really talk in a very informal setting about food, what they like and what they don't like. Hand on my heart, we will only ever tell you the truth, right, when it comes to food. If we don't like it, we're going to tell you we don't like it and why we don't like it, right? So yeah, thank you so much for all the feedback. We really enjoyed it. And listen, if anybody is out there and they want to get into podcasting or live streaming, drop us a line over here at the Podcast Coach. These guys here, we know we love it, and there's a reason that we love it. Is it just brings us all together. And if anybody out there wants to just dip their toe in kind of the podcasting or the live stream arena, get in touch, and we'll be happy to help you out. We do have one more comment here before I end the show. Oh, it's from Amy again, Jet. Amy says, Jet looking like he came straight out of a Senti DM. I'm not quite sure what that means.
Senti music video, I think.
Possibly.
Okay.
Yeah, like a Senti, Senti is like those ballads,
sentimental,
like love songs and everything. So yeah.
Oh, Jet with his baseball caps in backwards, he looks like he should be
like April Boy. Rest in peace, April Boy. So yeah.
Backstreet Boys, Backstreet Boys or Boys to Men or something like that, right? Boys to Men, I think, is probably more our area. Anyway, everyone out there,
or Boys.
Everyone out there, thank you so much. Boys Zone. Not go there. Right, guys, listen, thank you so much. Audience participation, we loved it. Amy Chow is on fire today. She's now laughing at Jack. This is going to be funny. This isn't going to go away anytime soon. All right, guys, listen. Thank you so much. So we'll see you next week where we do Mama Lou's versus Italianis. We'll let you know during the week which dishes we're ordering so that if you want to, you can join us. We're going to have a taste of Italy in the Philippines via the UK. Not quite sure how it's going to work, but we'll make it work. All right, guys, thank you so much. Have a great day and have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Take care.
Arrivederci.